Good morning, Shabbat Shalom. It's the Sabbath, and it is time to continue in our reading of First Samuel. Let's start as we always do here, taking a look at the big picture. That's not the big picture. That's the big picture. So we're into chapter 9. So we're into the biggest portion of First Samuel. Yes, friends, remember First and Second Samuel both originally were one single book. The big picture reminds us of that. We're not reading it as one complete book. We're reading First Samuel on its own. Eventually we'll get to Second Samuel. I'm not sure when, but not immediately after. But we're here in chapter 9, so we're in this biggest section. And note here, there's an arc. There's overlapping arcs showing a rise and a fall. Saul's rise and fall, overlapped by David's rise and David's fall. There really should be a third one. Saul's rise is happening, and Samuel's fall is happening. The two overlap. And at this point, it's becoming increasingly more and more not the story of Samuel, but the story of Saul. The two are about to meet. Remember, Kish, Saul's father, sent Saul and a servant to go in search of these lost donkeys. The servant has come up with the idea, let's go talk to the seer, the prophet. They're on their way to do so. That seer, that prophet has not yet been named, but we know it's Samuel. Samuel and Saul are about to come face to face. Thank you for joining us as we read this morning. Please do take a moment to post a greeting, share a comment, let us know that you're here with us. I encourage you to hit the like button on this video. I also encourage you, if you've not done so yet, subscribe to the channel. Let's pull up the reading windows. Side by side, you see in the left-hand window column the text as found in the complete Jewish Bible, which is, shock of all shocks, a Jewish Bible. And in the right-hand column window, there is the text is found in the New Revised Standard Version Updated Edition, which is a Christian Bible, which is the NRSV is a translation heavily used by us Anglicans. The NRSVUE is just that, an updated edition that's beginning to take popularity and replace the NRSV. I will point to this right-hand column mostly in order to bring Jewish biblical language in its uniqueness into our unique Christian biblical language awareness. Things don't always match up. We've got things like Benjamin, is Benjamin. Shaul is Saul. Shmuel is Samuel. There are certain things that don't sound or look the same. There are some things that don't look the same, but they sound the same, like Ephraim. Different spelling, same sound. All right, friends. Let's set the timer and let's read. Oh, and let's get to the verse we're at because we're also not at the beginning of chapter 9. We are somewhere in the midst of chapter 9. Where exactly are we in chapter 9? Oh, that's a good question. Verse 11. Verse 11, that's where we are. Let's read. Ascending the slope to the town, they found girls going out to draw water and asked them, "Is the seer here?" The girls answered them, "He's here. He's right ahead of you. Hurry now. He just came into the city today because the people are sacrificing today at the high place. Find him as soon as you enter the city, before he goes up to the high place to eat, because the people won't eat until he comes and blesses the sacrifice. Afterwards, the ones invited will eat. So go on up, because this is when you will find him." They went up to the city, and as they entered the city, there was Shmuel, Samuel, coming out toward them to go up to the high place. The day before Shaul, Saul, arrived, Adonai had given Shmuel a revelation. "Tomorrow at about this time I will send you a man from the territory of Benjamin. You are to anoint him prince over my people Israel. He will save my people from the power of the Plishtim, the Philistines, because I have seen my people's situation, and their cry of distress has come to me." When Shmuel saw Shaul, Adonai said to him, "Here is the man I told you about, the one who is going to govern my people." Shaul approached Shmuel in the gateway and said, "Please tell me where the seer's house is." Shmuel answered Shaul, "I'm the seer. Go up ahead of me to the high place, because you are going to dine with me today. In the morning I will let you leave, and I will tell you everything that is on your heart. As for your donkeys that got lost 3 days ago, don't worry about them. They've been found. Now who is it that all Israel wants? Isn't it you and all your father's household?" Shaul replied, "I'm only a man from Benjamin, the smallest tribe in Israel, and my family is the least important of all the families in the tribe of Benjamin. Why are you saying such a thing to me?" Shmuel took Shaul and his servant, brought them into the room, and had them sit in the place reserved for the most important of the invited guests, who numbered about 30 persons. Shmuel instructed the cook, "Serve the portion I gave you and told you to set aside." The cook took the thigh and the adjoining meat and served it to Shaul. Shmuel said, "Here, this is what remains. Put it in front of you and eat. It was kept especially for you until the right time, because I said I have invited the people." So Shaul dined with Shmuel that day. On coming down from the high place to the city, he spoke with Shaul on the roof. They got up early, about daybreak. Shmuel called out to Shaul on the roof, "Get up, so I can send you on your way." Shaul got up, and both of them, he and Shmuel, went out. As they were going down at the edge of the city, Shmuel said to Shaul, "Tell the servant to go on ahead." So the servant went on. "But you stand still now, because I want you to hear what God has said." Then Shmuel took a flask of oil he had prepared and poured it on Shaul's head. He kissed him and said, "Adonai has anointed you to be prince over his inheritance. After you leave me today, you will find two men by Rachel's tomb in the territory of Benjamin at Zelza. They will tell you that the donkeys you were searching for have been found, and that your father has stopped thinking about the donkeys and is anxious over you, and asking, 'What am I to do about my son?' Go on from there, and you will come to the oak of Tabor. 3 men will meet you there on their way up to God at Bethel. One of them will be carrying 3 kids, another 3 loaves of bread, and the third a skin of wine. They will greet you and give you 2 loaves of bread, which you are to accept from them. After that, you will come to Gibeah of God, Gibeath Elohim, where the Plishtim are garrisoned. On arrival at the city there, you will meet a group of prophets coming down from the high place, preceded by lutes, tambourines, flutes, and lyres. And they will be prophesying. Then the Spirit of Adonai will fall on you. You will prophesy with them and be turned into another man. When these signs come over you, just do whatever you feel like doing, because God is with you. Then you are to go down ahead of me to Gilgal, and there I will come down to you to offer burnt offerings and present sacrifices as peace offerings. Wait there 7 days until I come to you and tell you what to do." We're going to pause there, friends. Verse 9, chapter 10. Saul is sent out after this encounter, this anointing. That's where we'll pick up next time. Peace be with you, dear friends, now and always. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Audrey.